Good evening, everyone. It's Sam here for Sacred Oak Temple. Our full moon ritual today, on April 23rd, 2024, is about how to end long-term relationships. We've all had long-term relationships that have ended, some badly, some not so badly, and we all want to do it as kindly, as compassionately, and as cleanly as possible. So hopefully today we can think about that a little bit and maybe learn to do it better. At any rate, Sacred Oak Temple respectfully acknowledges that we're located on the Treaty 6 territory in the ancestral and traditional lands of a number of indigenous peoples, the Cree, the Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, as well as the Métis. These lands are sacred. They're blessed by the gods, and they hold the spirits of the ancestors. As we remember our ancestors and our honored dead, let us remember as well those ancestors whose spirits live on in this land, whose names we may not know. I offer tobacco as I pray to the indigenous spirits of this place as a recognition. May it be accepted, and may this place be my home. I'd like you all now to settle yourselves comfortably, close your eyes, and listen to the sound of my voice. First, settle yourself in your place. Feel the energy where you are, the steady pull of the earth on your body. Listen to the wind blowing, the traffic sounds, birds outside your home. You're a person in a place exploring a set of experiences. All who hear my voice right now, push out your senses, reach out of your bodies. We cast our circle from hand to hand to hand to hand, separated physically by thousands of kilometers, but of one spirit and one body. Reach out of your space, your home, and feel for the hands of others who are gathered in this circle through the community formed by Sacred Oak Temple. And feel the energy of the earth as it flows up through your body and out through your hands to all the others in our circle. And feel their energy as it flows into you and through you back to the earth. Open your eyes now. This ritual is about ending long-term relationships. Follow along now as I cast the circle. This is a place that is not a place, in a time that is not a time, halfway between the worlds of gods and mortals. This is a place that is all places, a time that is eternity, where gods and mortals can come together. And this is a place that is our home, a time that is our lives, where we can be greater than we thought. Now, as I turn to each direction, I'd like you to do the same in your own homes. East is the home of air. At the beginning of things, we have so much hopes and dreams, and we look to the future. Open the door to the east now and welcome in the air. South is the home of fire. At the beginning of things, we have so much passion and energy, and we push forward to accomplish our dreams. Open the door to the south now and welcome in the fire. West is the home of water. At the beginning of things, we care so deeply and we dream together. Open the door to the west and welcome in the water. North is the home of the earth. At the beginning of things, we feed each other and we build together. Open the door to the north and welcome in the earth. Center is the home of spirit. At the beginning of things, everything is so new, and we pull together and we live on dream. Open the door to the center and welcome in the spirit. Sometimes, when we're in a long-term relationship, we find ourselves being absorbed by it. We see ourselves not as a person who has relationships, but as the relationship. Not as myself, but as the friend of someone, or the partner of someone, the mother of someone, the member of a particular church or political party. And, to quote from Florence Welch's poem, Body of Water, to give yourself over to another body, that's all you want, really. To be outside of your own and consumed by another, to swim inside the skin of your lover, not to have to breathe, not have to think. But you can't live on love, and salt water's no drink. So when the time comes, and we no longer can be in that relationship, we struggle to see who we are outside of it. We want to end long-term relationships kindly and cleanly, compassionately, but completely. We want to feel the minimum amount of anger and resentment, to feel and inflict the minimum amount of hurt. Being able to distance ourselves now that we mostly live in cities is easier, but harder now that we don't have to live in the same small communities where a web of connection holds us all in place. We can break free, but we don't have any support. When we divorce, for example, far too often we divorce the family that we had belonged to, the web of friendships that we had built and relied on, often our homes, frequently our jobs. Ending an old friendship is something like a divorce. We question the meaning of all that we have shared. We lose a past and a future together. Now, if you feel any lingering connection and any continuing pain, take out a candle and a piece of cord and light the candle and set it in front of you. I better use the other candle. There you go. Look at the candle flame now and think about the relationship that you are ending or that has ended. It might be an old friend that you've drifted away from. It might be a lover who no longer loves you or whom you no longer love. Or any connection that was once strong that you don't feel anymore. Take a moment now and thank the person for whatever good they brought into your life. Because over the course of a long relationship, there must have been a lot of good. If you can, say out loud some of the things that were good. And now take a moment and say aloud, if you can, why you are no longer going to be involved with them. Take a moment now, focus, and make a clear commitment to ending it altogether. I'd like you to take the cord in both hands, hold it tightly, and hold it over the candle flame until it burns through. When it burns through, feel how the ties that held you to that person or group are now completely severed and you are free. Put the pieces of cord in your offering bowl and let the candle continue to burn until you want to put it out. No matter how sad you are, no matter how much trauma you have suffered, one day you'll step outside and you'll see that the sky is a lovely shade of blue. The birds are singing each to each, and the world is, even if just for that moment, a beautiful and blessed place to be. Blessed be. It's time now to bless and share food and drink. It is not we who bless food and drink, but they who bless us. For in their nature they nourish our bodies, and when we share food and drink, we create community. And so it was in ancient times, and so it is today, and so as we go forward into the future. May you never thirst. And may you never hunger. Have something to eat now, something to drink. Share food and drink with me now, and with whoever is in your circle at home. And of course, offer some to the gods. Thank you to the divine mysteries, to the goddesses and gods revealed and concealed in the workings of the world and in our lives. Say goodbye to the directions, to the center. We connect always. At the end of things, when one connection ends, others begin. We thank the ancestors and the gods for joining in our rite and ask for their continued blessing and strength. And we close the door of the center with thanks to the Spirit. Blessed be. To the north. We make and our dreams are real. At the end of things, what we made remains after the relationship that sparked the work ends. We close the door of the north with thanks to the earth, and blessed be. To the west. We love because love does not last. At the end of things, love will return in a new form, no matter how many times it has ended. We close the door of the west and thank the water. Blessed be. South. At the end of things, passion and love and desire can shine a light, can clarify for just a moment, and give us direction. We close the door of the south with thanks to the fire. Blessed be. To the east. At the end of things, the breath of life pushes back against death to create meaning. We can look to a new future. We close the door of the east now with thanks to the air. Blessed be. Before we completely leave sacred space, I'd like you to ground again. Just take a second. Settle yourself. Take a deep breath and hold it, and now release it. And another. In, hold, and release. And the last one. In, release. May we go from this place refreshed and aware. The circle is open and yet unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be, everyone. The next temple rite will be the new moon, which will be on May 7th at 7 p.m. We continue to hope to start up in-person rituals, but the amount of enthusiasm has been underwhelming, and it may take us a while to get enough volunteers and enough energy together to make that happen. We will, of course, be continuing our Esbat rituals here indefinitely. You take care now. Blessed be.